Karel Ellington, and I'm a trader at Proven Wealth.
How did you celebrate your big news?
Well, my big news came while we were in the pandemic, so there wasn't much means of celebrating at that point in time. So I actually chose to just share the news with my partner in a more comical way, and we just had a little celebration between the two of us.
How did the pandemic affect your mental state during your pregnancy?
Mentally, it was a bit rough. I was on work from home from the get-go of the pandemic, so I was really at home with my partner and his brother. So the social part of it really had an impact on me, having really only access to those two persons for majority of the time. So that part really took a toll on me, but I was still grateful to have them there with me.
You said working from home. How is that with a newborn?
It's a little bit stressful with a newborn, but thankfully I do have the help of the grandmothers and our nanny. So it's going smoothly thus far, and I don't foresee any problems.
I know it takes a village to raise a baby. Is your village there with you at home?
Yes, and I have a very strong village. I'm so grateful. I have the two grandmothers helping us on a daily basis, as well as aunts and uncles and friends. And my partner and his brother, who I actually live with, they are very, very, very helpful in that regard.
How did you celebrate being a new mom, given the restrictions that came with a pandemic?
So the celebrations weren't good, as in there weren't many options for us to do anything per se. So what we actually tried to do was closer to the end of the pregnancy, we took a trip together just to spend time together before the baby actually arrived. So that was really the only real celebration that we got to actually have.
How do you think the pandemic has affected your journey as a new mom?
As a new mom, I would say that from the pandemic, I'm able to spend a lot more time with my baby, given that I had to return to work. But due to the pandemic, I'm still at home with her. So I'm fully accessible to my baby 24/7, even though I'm back at work. So I'm actually very grateful for that.
Is there any final messages to the moms out there that you'd like to give?
Yes, I would like to say just focus on what you are doing with your baby. Each baby is different, and you just have to learn your baby and yourself and go through motherhood just that way, not what anyone else says. And at the same time, to find time for yourself and guide yourself, because without you, that baby will not have the best thing in the world. To all the mothers out there, have a beautiful and wonderful Mother's Day, because you are a beauty and a wonder.